Hey guys, SeanB. Today we are taking a look at the monster balancing improvement. So we are at the end of the Oliver Masha Dominic meta. Let's see if they've been playing. Let's see if they've been paying close attention to user opinion. So we are starting off with. I don't see Sky Surfer. I don't see Sky Surfer. Huh. Anyway, Totemist Light. Starting off with the Light Totemist. Instead of increasing the attack bar of the ally target, increase your and the target attack bar by 50% each. In addition, the skill can be used on yourself. If so, the skill increase your attack bar by 100%. Oh, so the Totemist Light can reset its own skill. Interesting. So it's more like a Ganymede. Let me take a look at the skill of the Totemist Light once again to make sure that I know what I'm talking about, because I never use this unit properly and I never fight the unit as well. So the skill 2 is an immunity buffing skill, and the skill 3 is the skill that got buffed. So it can reset the cooldown time of itself and increase the attack bar by 50% now. But this skill is not going to be affected by cooldown reducing skill. So the only thing that it is reducing is this skill, because this skill has no cooldown. So the best thing that you can do for Ella is to increase her own attack bar by 100%. But I think it's much better to use that to buff your friendly ally instead of using, because she can't really reset any significant skill, so it's not very wise to use it on her own. But hey, if you really want the attack bar, you can use it on yourself. Alright, Fairy King Fire, Hellfire. Effect change from weaken the enemy defense for 1 turn to weaken the enemy. Oh, take away the condition. So it becomes much better. You can use it to defense break and then apply some insane damage, which is very, very good, because if you pick the Fire Fairy King and the enemy has no buff, then you cannot defense break, and then the skill become kind of shit. But now it will do a lot of damage. And they're also buffing the wind counterpart, the Wind Ryu. If the enemy has no buff, the first attack and the second attack is activated. Wait, if the enemy has no buff after the first attack, the second attack is activated. The first attack lands as a critical hit, the second attack is activated. Oh, he will not stop his second attack. So regardless, because I think you should build him with high crit rate, you can get 2 hit in. Because if you miss the defense break, you will also not activate the third attack. So they're easing the condition of the Fire Fairy King and the Wind Ryu, making them do a bit more damage. Wind Omiyaji. Effect added. So now she'll recover more attack bar if an enemy use skill with cooldown, and she will deal additional damage that is proportional to enemy HP when attacking the suppressed monster. Oh, interesting. I wonder how hard she can hit, but I hope it will deal some decent damage. But as you can see, there is no mention of Oliver Masha Dominic Shizuka at all. So hopefully they're trying to buff these things to counter the meta. So we have the Beast Monk buff. Oh, my Beast Monk. Okay, Crushing Blow. Effect change from removing 1 buff to removing 1 buff with a 70. Oh, you don't have to crit to remove the buff. Okay, now that's good. Thank you. So you can kind of ease the crit rate condition on all the Beast Monk. So Water Beast Monk Crushing Blow will... Wait. Huh? Oh. Isn't it the same? Why do they have the first line? Beast Monk or Crushing Blow? Because the because the awakening for all the Beast Monk is to give them the HP scaling. But now I guess they are putting some more stuff into, let's say, the Beast Monk Fire. So the Beast Monk Water will still remove 1 buff from the enemy with a 75% chance. Nothing crazy. And we have Beast Monk Fire will now... Crushing Blow. Effect added. Silence for 1 turn. Oh, the Fire Beast Monk can strip into a silence. And the silence is gonna be 100% chance. That is very, very good. Okay? So every turn, if he just keep Vile proccing, he can strip into silence. Oh, that's not bad. But all the other beasts, dude, they're wasting all the lines on the balance patch to say the same thing. All the other beast monk can remove 1 beneficial effect from the enemy with a 75% chance. You already said that in the... What? Dude, what are you talking about? Okay, Unicorn Light. Oh! Recover HP from 10 to 15%? Wow. Yes. Yes. Oh my god, unbelievable. But the thing about other Beast Monk is that, let's say the Water Beast Monk can now strip stun, which is kind of cool, right? Kind of cool. And the other Beast Monk will now strip provoke more reliably because you don't have to crit anymore. Can they strip provoke? Oh wait, that's a different thing. No. Let me take a look at all the Beast Monk again. So when you awaken the Beast Monk, right? The skill 1 will scale with HP. So this guy was stunned with a 30% chance. So now you don't have to crit anymore to strip, but the strip chance only 75% chance. Not the most amazing thing. So Chandra can have a small chance to strip into stun. The Kumar can now strip into... Oh, it will not remove all beneficial effect anymore. It's kind of a nerf too. So he will strip 1 buff and then silence, but the silence is a 100% chance, which is very cool. The wind one can strip provoke. The light one can strip into defense break. And the dark one can strip into branding, which is like kind of useless. But I guess the other Beast Monk got a nice little buff right there. So no buff to their leader skill. We may see that at the end. I don't know yet. Monkey Fire will now increase the attack speed by 10% whenever you... Oh, they double the speed increasing effect. 10%? Wait a minute. So I think it increased by base speed. So he can be like 350 speed. Realistically. He can be really, really fast. Stack up to 10 times. Yeah, he can be like insanely fast. 350 speed because you probably build your monkey with some sort of speed. Maybe 250 because he awakened to speed. So every time he's attacked, you get 10% speed bonus, which is like 10-ish. 10 or 10.1 because he has like, 11 actually. So when you stack up to 10 times, you get 110 more speed on your monkey. So your monkey can be like 350 speed, which is kind of crazy. Monkey Dark will improve. The Dark Monkey King will now have improved stun chance. Still not 100%, right? From 65 to 75. But I think the Dark Monkey will get some improvement in the skill upgrade as well. So the skill upgrade give another 10%. So the total stun chance go from 75 to 85, which is pretty good. We are getting close to 100. But 85 is not too shabby, okay? That is not bad. I think it's a way better buff than a 5% bonus heal on the Light Unicorn. So my Light Unicorn and my Dark Beastman both got buff, but I don't feel very happy about them at all. I don't know why, but the buff is very, very minimal. Chimera Water Wind Light will now have the attack will always land as a critical hit if the target attack speed is slower than you. Oh, they change because the inability effect is a decent condition, but it's still a bit hard to achieve. But now if they are slower than you, you will crit all the time, which is much easier condition because you build these Chimera with good speed, especially the Light Chimera with the speed buff in skill 3. Wait, does it speed buff in skill 3? I can't remember. I don't see these units often, so I can't exactly remember. Does he speed buff? He will stun all enemies, increase the attack bar, decrease the enemy. Oh, he doesn't speed buff with skill 3. Oh, he does. So the Light Chimera, stun all enemies and increase attack speed. Oh, he does increase attack speed of all allies. So for the Light Chimera, it's going to be much easier for him to crit all the time, which is kind of good actually. Light Chimera is kind of decent now. Hell Lady Water. Ooh, block enemy from removing harmful effect. Give this girl the heal block. Give her the heal block, please. Return her heal block back to her. Heredity Fire. Soul Crusher will now attack 4 times. The total damage increased approximately by 7%, but now it's 4 attacks. So multiple hit is good for additional damage. It's good to bypass things like, but she already bypassed Triana anyway. But there are units that can take the first hit and negate the damage, and having multiple attack is way better. So I'm not sure if this is going to be super useful, because I think her use case is still going to be the same. Heredity Dark Shadow will now steal beneficial effect. Oh, Heredity Dark can steal, which is great, because when she do multiple hits, she can steal multiple buff, especially against things like Riley or Wusa, which is kind of cool. But her strip is not very consistent though. But still, stealing is cool. Demon Fire. Block enemy from removing harmful effect will now change to 2 turns. The Heredity Water and the Fire Demon, I think, got the same, very similar buff and not very useful. Dragon Knight Fire. The inflicted damage of one attack won't exceed 20% of max HP. Oh, make him even harder to kill. So now you need like 5 attack. Oh, interesting. I mean, it's cool. He still died to She-Hulk, I think, but make him harder to kill. More like a solo is all we need. Shadowcaster win. Okay, I gotta be focused on this one. All right. Effect change. So now he'll grant one harmful effect, one of the harmful effects on all enemies without a condition. Finally, harmful effect will be decreased defense, speed, slow, increased chance of landing glancing hit. So now he's like an Orion for real, for real. All right, so now he has a good AoE no, I can't say good AoE debuff skill because it is a random thing. I will not be able to guarantee my victory because I don't know who's getting what debuff. But at least everyone is getting some sort of debuff. And defense break and attack speed and glancing debuff are all of the strongest debuff in PvP. So definitely very useful. And I can't wait to see what's going to happen with Wind Shadowcaster. Shadowcaster Wind Light Shadow Tie will now increase damage by 12%. Wow. When attacking the enemy tie with a shadow with a single target skill, will now give 50% of first hit damage to all enemies. Oh, I want to try this with Punkback. I think it should do like some insane damage. Battle Angel buff. Fire. Don't have her. Additionally, recover your attack bar proportionate to the damage dealt to the enemy. Oh, interesting. More attack bar gain. Up to 50% too. I think she can gain attack bar with a skill 3 and now she can gain even more attack bar with a skill 2, I think. Let me check again. Jet attack. What skill is that? I never really pay attention to these units because I know they're going to get buffed soon anyway. Jet attack is skill 3. Oh, so I think if you kill the unit, because the attack bar gain is up to 50% according to your damage dealt. I don't know how, but I'm pretty sure you can get it to 100% attack bar increase, so you can decrease defense into a lot of damage and into a violent proc into even more damage. All right, that makes her pretty cool. I really found a 50% attack bar increase was kind of awkward, but 100% attack bar increase potentially is not bad. Battle Angel win. Gotta stay focused again. So, effect added. Also, if the enemy attack receive you land as a glancing hit, you recover 50% attack bar. So more attack bar. If the enemy target attack speed is slower than yours, the damage increase according to the difference between your attack. Oh. But she doesn't gain speed on her own. But now she'll have increased damage. It's not additional damage like the ignore defense kind of damage, but it's just increased damage. So I have the unit. I never use it. I max skill it too because there's really not a point to use her at all. I'd rather use Momo, to be honest. So now she needs to buff her own speed one way or another, right? Because her whole kit, I mean, her whole passive is depending on her being faster than the enemy. I really wish there's a way for her to buff her own speed in the passive, but they didn't give her that, unfortunately. I mean, it's okay, but I don't think it's going to be very good. Weapon Master Fire will now gain 100% attack bar when an enemy or ally is defeated. That is pretty good. 75% is really awkward. 100% makes perfect sense. And your attack power increased by half of the dead target current attack power. Oh, that's pretty good. The base attack power is cool, but the current attack power is pretty crazy. Because if you kill a unit with insane attack on the enemy team, you get a lot of attack. Joker Light. Install 2 bomb for 2 turn with a 20... Wait, Joker Light can randomly install a bomb every single turn. Oh, this guy is... Oh. He can strip into bomb. His skill 2 with the passive can strip with 100% chance. And now he can randomly throw a bomb at you. I like that. That can be funny. Robo Water will grant invincible on yourself for 1 turn after the revival. That makes sense because he revived with like nothing. He would die immediately after that, but now he won't. Robo Wind will now decrease attack bar. Oh, he can stun and decrease enemy attack bar by 15% with the skill 3. Robo Dark will now remove 1 beneficial effect from an enemy with a 50% chance. Yo! They buffing Robo nothing is like kind of strong. And Robo Fire Wind Dark will now absorb even more attack bar. Oh, they're buffing Fire Robo. Oh, the Dark Robo is kind of nasty, and I don't have that unit. Robo Wind Awaken will now decrease the enemy target attack bar by 30% to absorb enemy attack bar by 30%. Oh, the skill 1 of the Wind Robo can now absorb enemy attack bar. And the skill 1 of Dark Robo will now deal damage proportionate to attack power and attack speed. Dude, they are like really buffing the Dark Robo. Oh my god. We will see this thing in Siege defense because the Dark Robo will now have skill 2 and skill 3. They can both strip, which is like really good. Mermaid Water will now heal a bit more. Mermaid Wind will now always have an attribute advantage when attacking the enemy, but they nerf the increased skill cooldown time to 1 turn. Come on, bro. 1 turn is like, they just violent proc. 2 turn is not so bad because in RTA you can't violent proc out of 2 turn reset. But now it's only 1 turn, but she will land her defense break all the time. I think it's the buff to the defense break because it will have attribute advantage when attacking the enemy, which is cool. So she will not glance, which means the defense break will land easier. Dark Mermaid will now heal a bit better. Fire and Dark Mermaid will now all have lower cooldown when reviving the target, and the target will have more HP and attack bar. I wonder if anything here is meta changing. I don't know, actually. The leader, there it is. The leader skill. Wait, what the fuck? Beast Monk Water. They all have global leader skill. Dark Beast Monk, accuracy leader skill. Okay, that's way better than the thing he has right now. But the Water Beast Monk has a speed lead. Wow. And the other Beast Monk, defense for wind, fire with the HP. Okay. Death Knight Fire will now increase the HP of ally mon. Finally makes sense with the HP leader skill. Oh, Water Beast Monk kinda nasty though. Interesting. Skill description improvement. Okay, will not change the skill. Skill errors. Wow, they are not touching anything in the meta. They only buffing everything outside of the meta and trying to bring them into the meta. I think a lot of people will be mad. Like a lot of them will be mad. I mean, I'm personally kind of sad to see that we're gonna be playing against Oliver for another 2 months. I mean, we are pretty much playing against the same thing, but we might see some new faces in the meta, like maybe Fire Monkey King, maybe Shadowcaster win, maybe Light Joker, maybe Fire Fairy King, maybe some Robo action, and the Water Beast Monk with the speed lead. We might be seeing them, but I'm not exactly sure because Water Beast Monk is great, but he's so slow, right? But he's an attack bar booster. So it's kind of strange. But he's definitely going to be making some waves because being a speed leader, you'll be used one way or another. So he can boost attack bar, he can slow AoE, and he can strip stun. So overall, he is a very decent kid, but he's just very slow. But hey, he's not a bad unit for sure. On a violent, he can boost attack bar, slow the entire enemy team, and then he can protect a target, and then he strip stun your ass, which is kind of cool. But I don't know about this balance patch though. It's kind of mid. It's kind of not fun. Yeah. I really don't know about this balance patch. There's some fun stuff that we'll be playing with. I mean, I'll be playing with all of them for sure for you guys to see. But I don't know. We're playing against the same thing. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And somehow they add all these lines for the beast mode for no reason, except for the fire one. The fire one will not strip all the buff anymore. The fire one will only strip one buff. But hey, the 100% silence kind of cool though. And definitely good against Oliver, maybe, potentially. I don't know. We shall see. All right, guys, that is pretty much it for me today. Let's see what's gonna happen. Yeah, we'll be playing with all these things, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.